So market is red today, and even if market is red today, AMC included, even though we're kind of recovering a little bit from the down here at 902, there is something really interesting, and I think will be a game changer as we move forward. Not only for AMC, but for all the stocks that are heavily shorted. And I think the hedges are not only heavily, even though they are heavily shorting AMC, but they are also shorting a lot of other stocks into the market as a whole. Maybe that was the reason why we are seeing the rest today, because of this specific rule. So this is the SEC, Securities Exchange Commission, kind of the police of the markets. Okay, they issued this staff statement on fully paid lending. I'm going to resume this really quick and short. Basically, this rule is saying if you want to lend shares, whatever shares of whatever companies in the market, you need to have a matching capital for it. Okay, you can't just continue to lend shares and use them to short companies or to short stocks without having the additional matching requirements in terms of capital, in case your strategy doesn't go as expected, especially with the case of AMC. So it's pretty much like a loan. If you take a loan, you need to have a collateral. In case you don't pay the loan, then the bank will have something they can use in order to collect, either sell your house, either sell your car, either use your title on some type of asset in order to collect and make the money back. It's exactly the same thing with this fully paid lending requirement. You want to lend shares and short stocks? Okay, no worries. Give me a collateral in terms of capital, in terms of equities, in terms of securities, whatever I can use in case your strategy doesn't work, and then I will sell that and get my money back. Now, even though it's not like a rule per se, like an enforced restriction, it's a recommendation. But the SEC, with the new chairman, that took office, I think it was yesterday on Monday, yeah, they'll still make sure they are breathing really hard on the necks of the hedges, just because they don't want the same shit that happened with Archegos Capital to happen in the market. Just because whenever hedge funds start losing money, the entire market may be affected. Banks, other investors, like resellers for us. Now, this rule needs to start taking effect on April 22nd. That is 2 days from now. I'm not saying that on April 22nd, this means we'll go to moon. No, it just means it will get us closer and a little bit closer, because a lot of things are getting together. So a lot of pieces are getting together in order for this thing to start popping, because the hedge funds are trying really hard to make sure the price of AMC keeps down. But because we are still buying more, because we are still holding, it's not happening. We are consolidating. So after that, man, it will be so much difficult for them, because the banks are also now saying, guys, we need those same requirements, because we don't want to be in the same place of Credit Suisse and Morgan Stanley, who lost billions of dollars just because they lend money to those hedges, especially Archegos. Okay, so this April 22nd might not be the short squeeze date, but definitely will bring us closer to that date where we will really see this thing pop as we all expect.